AskReddit. What do you think about Trump's hot mic moment saying, "Homegrowns are next. You gotta build about 5 more places"? To Bukele? Here's the first non-poem version that is attributed to Niemöller. It should be noted that Niemöller himself always made sure to mention the communists first, because he himself used asterisk to be an anti-communist, and because the Nazis were openly, rabidly anti-communist. Edit. I shouldn't have forgotten this, but Martin Niemöller apparently used to be a self-identifying anti-Semite prior to his imprisonment too. So he was initially supportive of the Nazis for going after his perceived immediate enemies. The people who were put in the camps then were communists. Who cared about them? We knew it. It was printed in the newspapers. Who raised their voice? Maybe the confessing church? We thought, communists? Those opponents of religion? Those enemies of Christians? Should I be my brother's keeper? Then they got rid of the sick, the so-called incurables. I remember a conversation I had with a person who claimed to be a Christian. He said, "Perhaps it's right. These incurably sick people just cost the state money. They are just a burden to themselves and to others. Isn't it best for all concerned if they are taken out of the middle of society?" Only then did the church as such take note. Then we started talking, until our voices were again silenced in public. Can we say we aren't guilty, responsible? The persecution of the Jews, the way we treated the occupied countries, or the things in Greece, in Poland, in Czechoslovakia, or in Holland that were written in the newspapers. I believe we confessing church Christians have every reason to say, mea culpa, mea culpa. We can talk ourselves out of it with the excuse that it would have cost me my head if I had spoken out. We preferred to keep silent. We are certainly not without fault, and I ask myself again and again what would have happened if in the year 1933 or 1934, there must have been a possibility, 14,000 Protestant pastors in all Protestant communities in Germany had defended the truth until their deaths? If we had said back then, it is not right when Hermann Göring simply puts 100,000 communists in the concentration camps in order to let them die. I can imagine that perhaps 30,000 to 40,000 Protestant Christians would have had their heads cut off. But I can also imagine that we would have rescued 30-40 million people because that is what it is costing us now.